Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play of GTNH. I've done a little bit of mining and some processing in between episodes. So what we're doing here is we've got our centrifuging spessartine dust, spessartine dust. All that means is we washed it before we hammered it, basically. We took the crushed spessartine, we tossed that in the cauldron, and then it became purified, and then we hammered it, not macerated, we hammered it down into purified dust, and now we're centrifuging. That's to get our manganese, which we've already gotten a little bit of. I think, yeah, we need a little bit more, and then we also got ruby for chrome, so we've got crushed ruby. For that I did make an ore washing plant, because we're doing this, we're washing the crushed ruby to get to try and get chrome dust, and then we're gonna sift the purified ruby to get more rubies, which we can grind down into ruby dust and electrolyze for chrome if we want even more of it. So that's going well, and that is all to make stainless steel, which I've made a little bit of already, because it is slow. So this is our ore washer, and I made a chemical plant to make distilled water. You can mix two hydrogen and an oxygen together to get distilled water in a chemical plant, and using distilled water just makes this work faster. So I think it's worth it. Yeah, anyway, and then so the manganese goes here. So I'm making, this is the recipe for stainless steel. You need to mix 6 iron dust, a nickel, a manganese, and a chrome dust, and you get 9 stainless steel dust. So I put 3 stacks of iron, and then half a stack of chrome, 32 chrome and nickel, and I've put 30 manganese so far, so 2 more and then it'll be enough. And I think that'll give us 4.5 stacks of stainless steel dust. Yeah, because I think if you did 6 stacks and then a full stack of each, you get 9 stacks. So I've started smelting it up in the blast furnace. You do need HV. You need HV power, so we can't do it in the blast furnace downstairs, and it does take 60 seconds, so it's slow. So that's why I started it. So we've only made 9 so far. It hasn't been going for long. We can put this in the in here. I forgot about that. That's okay. It'll do its thing. So I was like I said in last episode, I want to move to diesel power rather than light fuel, but I realized that making stainless steel takes a long time. It's like 1 minute each. So while we're doing the diesel, we'll have the stainless steel cooking up, and hopefully we'll have a reasonable amount of it by the time we're ready to use it. That's generally how things go. You start things and you think, oh, it's going to take ages. We'll have to build some up, and then by the time you actually get to it, you have stacks of it, and you're like, oh, fair enough. Alright, so, diesel. So we were looking at diesel the other day, which I still don't know how to spell, but managed to. So in an MV mixer, 5 light fuel and 1 heavy fuel gives us 6 diesel, and we can do it in all sorts of, they don't have to be in cells. necessarily. Like something like this makes sense, potentially. I guess just because the more things we have in liquid form, the easier it is. We're going to want the fuel in liquid form anyway, because it's going to go in pipes, so that makes the most sense, I think. So the first step is we need to make heavy fuel, which is essentially the same as this process, just distilling and then reacting with hydrogen to desulfurize, and then you get the heavy fuel. So we can do that at LV, and then the MV mixer will be up there somewhere. So we have to send light fuel up and heavy fuel up, mix them together, and then send diesel through all these pipes. These are the power pipes, which is fine. We'll figure that out. So I'm just going to pause here for a second. Or let's see if we can just... let's do some math. So it looks like we will be using oil for light fuel, because our oil field is oil. So I thought we would be using raw oil, but it looks like... I didn't realize that you can get oil, actual oil in an oil field. I thought there was like light oil, raw oil, heavy oil, and natural gas. I didn't realize there was an actual oil field, just oil. So that's good. I think oil is just better, because we can make... We have 12 distilleries, I think. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, 12. So let's go light fuel. Sulfuric light fuel on not light oil, not raw oil. Yeah, oil. So it makes... Each one makes 50 liters every 1.5 seconds, or 100 every 3 seconds, so 33.3 per second times 12 is... Every 3 make 100, so it's 400 light oil, sulfuric light oil, light fuel per second is what we can produce with this. And then that means we want 80 heavy fuel per second, because that'll be the right mix for the diesel. Let's just make sure, because it is 1-to-1. You do 3 of these, you get 3 of those. It takes 2 seconds. So that's 3,000 every 2 seconds. We're making 400 per second. So this thing should have no issues keeping up. Yeah, the chemical reactor is really fast. You see, it's not working because this is backed up. And then it just turns on for a bit, refills this tank, and then turns off for a while. Like right now we're backed up because we're not actually consuming that much fuel. Like this is a lot of power. It's like a massive surplus. Alright, so then we want sulfuric heavy fuel. There. Which we will be distilling. You can do it at LV. We're going to do it from heavy oil, where it goes 1-to-1. Oh, it's MV distillery. Okay, cool. So we'll do this at MV. That's good. So actual heavy oil, if you use heavy oil, if you use other types of oil, you can do it at LV. That's interesting. This makes, call it 20 per second, and we said we want 80. So we're going to need 4. That's a lot. But wait, is it a... Yeah, it is at MV 0.8. So makes 25 per second. 3 would make 75, which is not quite enough. And then 4 distilleries will make 100, which is slightly too much. That's fine. And it's 1 to 1, yeah. Okay. This can be in an LV chemical reactor. That's interesting because we could just distill oil. We're gonna have oil anyway. But I did all that mining for the oil sands because I wanted to do it this way. That's fine. I mean, the other option is we can put MV distilleries down here. How does that help us? Or we can just put an LV chemical reactor up there. I'm just thinking about I don't think it's worth making an MV chemical reactor to make the to desulfurize the heavy fuel. So we might as well. All right, so we need 4 distilleries MV. That's a big investment. So glass is fine, circuits are fine, copper cable, steel's okay. We'll need 4 pumps. What was the other thing? This is 32 aluminium. That's not too bad. Alright. So that's on the way. Let's just set that to 8 and we'll need 8 buckets of polyethylene. Oops. Right. Leave that. So let's see, how many pumps can we make? We need have 2 of these. We're gonna need more. Oh. Sure, we'll restock. So I have a I don't have the rotor shape for the extruder yet, but I do have a MV fluid extractor which can do bronze. I don't think you can do this in a... yeah, you need MV. So we can make rotors that way. Let's see. Copper rotor, sure, let's have a look. So we're doing this. This is 4 1/4. So it is slightly cheaper if you do the molten way, but I mean, with bronze it doesn't matter. So if I had the rotor shape for the extruder, I would just use that. Do we have enough screws? No. That's fine. This. Have a quick nap. 4 bolts. Alright. These are done. There you go. These are done. Let's see, can we make... we need the steel pipes. So we're actually going to need 8 of these. I might have the shape to do it in the... we need 24, I'm pretty sure. So I think it's just normal size. I made some small pipe. Oh, I only have small pipe. Okay. So we need to do it this way. That's fine. We need 8 of these. Alright. should... Oh, we just need these. So we need 8 copper cables. This is nice making the machine hulls this way. It's not... I quite like it. In the past, I haven't had a good source of polyethylene. So having a lot of polyethylene does make life easier in that sense. Alright, 4. Oh, we're gonna need to power these. Okay. We're gonna need some more generators. How much power do they use? 72. It's like half an amp, essentially. A bit more than half an amp. No, wait. Yeah. Half an amp would be 64, so it's slightly more than half an amp. If we have 4 of them, 4 times 72 is 288. 2 generators would make 256 EU per tick. Which should be enough, because we're not actually running 4, we're only running 3 and a bit. I think. 3 and a fifth. Let me just do a quick calculation. 72 divided by 5 is 14.4. And then 72 times 3 plus 14.4. So 230.4. Yeah, so 2 generators will be more than enough. So we need 2 combustion generators. We're gonna need probably oh, we need a lot of aluminium. We might be okay. So this is for the machine hulls. We'll start with that. And then let's just, yeah, we should be fine. Let's see, what else do we need? We've got motors. This is 16 aluminium. Okay. So we have this and this. And this and this and this. We need 12 more plates. How's this going? 29 grand. Nice. Lovely. Oh, this is probably... Is it done? No, it's still going. Oh, it needs 2 more manganese. Sure. Alright, nice. Let's grab that manganese. Let's see how much manganese we have. Ouch. This is done. 50. Not that much. But we are getting more of this stuff. So let's wash the ruby. Alright, all good. Let's just put 2 more in. we just brought to. Alright, 12 more plates, we think. For the pistons. Let's keep this here. I mean, look, 4.5 stacks of stainless steel is going to take... it's like 4.5 hours to smelt, so... It's not like the blast furnace is going to run out of stuff to do anytime soon. Let's try and make the 4... okay, what are we missing? Yeah, of course. That's 3 more aluminium, which is fine. Alright, cool, I think we're there. Should just keep the ones we use the most in these slots. Oh. Okay. So we just need these two, which we made before. I like to have more, you know, I might just make 8 machine hulls at once. But right now, because we're almost out of aluminium, I am just trying to make sure that we get what we need. And then maybe between episodes I'll try and get more aluminium. Alright, so that's power. Okay. Let's see, do we need more MV machines for oil sands? This is how we make heavy oil. We centrifuge. No, LV. That's nice. Takes 15 seconds to make 2,000. We're consuming 80 per second. 15 times 80 is 1,200. So yeah, just 1 is good. Alright. So let's make that. We could just take this one. No. Oh, we don't actually have... We never made a centrifuge because we've got the steam one downstairs. Centrifuge is okay. It's they're kind of expensive because they use 4 circuits. Like now it's not a big deal. But if we needed an MV one, 4 MV circuits would be a little bit expensive. What else did we need? A chemical reactor? We'll just make one. Good. Alright. I hope that's everything. We are probably going to need some conveyors and pumps and stuff. We'll figure that out. Oh, we need to power these as well. Oh. I'm just looking for my drawers. Drawer key. Do I have any pumps or anything? No. Not in there at least. Okay, so then we need 2 more generators for these. We could probably run them on the same generator, although this uses a whole lamp, and this does too, so actually no. Okay. Let's make... cable 60. At least we'll have some spare LV machine hulls. Okay. Combustion. Pistons. I'm gonna need 4 pistons, 4 gears. Can we make that good? Alright, so we only need 4 gears, it looks like. 16 steel. We're almost there. Do we need cables? Yes. Ugh. We need MV cables at least. Not many. It's funny that this is still sifting. Oh my god, it has so much coal still to go through. It's all good though. That's fine, it can just do its thing. Oh, this is doing its thing as well. That's nice. It's been about 20 minutes. Alright. Let's make these combustion generators, and then let's end the episode there. And now we've got, I'm pretty sure everything we need to make heavy fuel. And then we need a MV mixer to mix heavy and light fuel into diesel. So next episode we'll set up the diesel process. Heavy fuel and then diesel. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was a bit of a crafting episode, a little bit of calculating how many machines we need, that kind of thing. And just letting the base do its thing while we bumbled around trying to get our act together. Alright, I'll see you next time. Thanks.